Okay, let's talk about housing. What's going on with the mayor and housing again?
Well, Bloomberg is the biggest hypocrite that we can say we've had as a politician here in New York City. He talks about affordable housing and how he's building jobs for the city, but he doesn't talk about the $12 million a day he makes off the back of the working class of the city. And then he turns around to the homeless people, the most needy person of the city, who have worked and paid taxes and pay child support and pay wages without unions and health care. He's giving them a one-way ticket out to their choice just to leave. Instead of helping them get housing, he's kicking them out of the city permanently, so they don't even have to come back to the city.
Wow. So, got you here. And what's your name?
My name is Dana Samuels.
Uh-huh.
I work for Conway's. I'm an operations mechanic. I do electrical, carpentry, and plumbing for Conway. And we don't have no health coverage. And I'm homeless. I live in a homeless shelter, men's Bellevue shelter down on 23rd Street. I have to stay there because I have to pay child support and alimony, and I don't make enough out of, especially with taxes, I don't make enough to get affordable housing. There's no place for me to live.
So the wages there, what are your wages there?
$12 an hour.
$12 an hour. So it basically keeps you still at the borderline of close to poverty, basically.
Right. I mean, I am at poverty.
Okay.
My breakfast and lunch was just a butter roll and a cup of tea.
Wow.
That's all I could afford right now. You know, I mean, after taxes, after child support, after alimony, I was married for 17 years. Now I had to pay child support and alimony. It leaves me with nothing. I have to get a second job just to survive daily, to keep clothes on my back. And where I stay at, the men's homeless shelter is disgusting. The shower area got fungus and visible mold in it. The bedroom area is smelly. You got to share a room with somebody who's not physically taking care of himself, and it's just disgusting how they treat men in New York City.
Okay, so Francis, that's the cause we have to really go fight for.
This is why we have this campaign, to give these people a voice. He's not the only one. We have millions of males like this in New York City. We have millions of families in those conditions here in New York City. These are the people that our campaign is fighting for. These are the people that we want to give a voice to. It's not about how many millions we put us into this campaign. It's about how many billions of people we give voices to with this campaign, to help them, give them a voice to fight against these billionaires who are taking over our city, deteriorating our communities, and gentrifying our cultures and the people of New York City.
So basically, Francis, let's say they actually create this atmosphere, the billionaires and Mayor Bloomberg, they create this atmosphere to keep themselves in.
Of course. For example, take Harlem. Harlem has been gentrified by private condos. You see 10s and 20s of condos within 5 blocks, but then right around the corner and right in front of the condos, you see 3 or 4 people sleeping on the street. How is it that we have money to build condos? How is it that we have trillions of dollars to give back to corporations, but a working man that works on Conway, we tell him we don't have money for his health care. We don't have money for him to have housing. We don't have money to give him a decent living that he deserves while he's paying taxes, while Conway is a multi-millionaire company which doesn't even have unions. That's what we want in the city. Give these people those benefits of union wages, of union rights, Everybody here in the city pays taxes, whether they're documented or undocumented. Every time you buy something, you pay taxes. Those taxes benefit the city, and so those taxes should benefit also you.
Okay, thank you, Francis, and thank you for being on the show. Okay.